remember the good memories I had with this game, and finally playing it after so many years, literally so many years, so many. I'm back to it, and it's great. Alright, the second game I'm gonna show you guys is Rapids Go Home. Rapids Go Home, Go Home. Alright, from what I remember, this game was pretty difficult. It is a two-player game. You can't play solo, but when I used to play with my sisters, this game was like actually tough. I remember the whole objective of it, the whole purpose is that you had to help these rapids go back home, back to the moon, and basically for every mission you had to gain like a certain amount of like trash, and eventually just build yourself up back to the moon, just build yourself back up. I never fully completed the game. I couldn't, it was actually tough, so there was that, but despite that, it was really fun. It was really creative as well, the missions and all that stuff, so good game, just never completed it. Alright, okay, this is a classic for me. So basically, this is Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, and well, to put it in simple terms, this game is basically a Sega version of just Mario Kart, with just all the Sega characters. So like you got Sonic, Tails, Dr. Eggman. I forget this person or this character. I don't know. I literally had it at the top of my head, but I forget. But anyways, yeah, no, this game was fun. Like I said, like basically Mario Kart, but with Sega characters. When I played with my sisters, which is great because I have so many memories of playing these games with my sisters, and we haven't played any of them in a while, just because, you know, we're a bit older, we got our own things going on, we have like different things we're doing, but nah, definitely, I'm gonna try to get them back so we can play this game again or something, because I used to mess with them the most in this game. I would like purposely fall behind and just get like the lasers and just aim for them and then just mess around with them. So that was probably my favorite thing to do, but no, this game was great as well. Alright, next game. Okay, this one is called A Boy and His Blob. A Boy and His Blob. There's the blob. There's the boy. Alright, so basically, my friend gave this to me for my birthday many years ago, and from what I remember, I think there was like 3 or 4 worlds. I'm not too exactly sure, but basically you were this boy and you notice how there's like beans falling behind him, so basically you had to collect those beans, and the more you collected, like the higher score you got, and then you could like use the beans for upgrades. And this blob right here, this little blob, you would have to use him as like your sidekick, and like he could do a whole bunch of things for you, like it shows in the back even, so you see how he's using him as like a little glider, like parachute or whatever, so he's using that. But not only that, you can barely see over here, but there's like a menu of things he has to offer, so he can turn into a cannon. What else can you turn into? There's a parachute, a little laser thing, a jump pad, a rocket. There's a whole bunch of things you can turn into, but I've never fully completed this game. I might just go back and complete it just for completion reasons. But yeah, overall a great game. I've never heard of it beforehand when he gave it to me, so I was surprised, but it's a good game, so there's that. Alright, the next game, oh, this is a good one. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Oh, okay, alright. Any Lego game is amazing, okay? Sorry about that. Someone's going crazy upstairs. But anyways, Yeah, no, any Lego game is honestly pretty good. I had the Lego Indiana Jones for the PSP, and then I had the other one, oh, Lego Batman, I had that as well. But Star Wars, from what I remember, this one was one of the more difficult Legos though. Even Lego Batman was kind of hard, but I felt like this one was a bit more difficult, especially the missions where you're like, oh, it shows right here. This mission and like a whole bunch of others where you had to like fly and stuff. Yo. All I gotta say is I hated those missions because if you tried doing everything like getting like all the coins and all that stuff and like trying to 100% complete the game, bro, these levels sucked. They were so difficult. Like, if you could complete this game completely, honestly, I gotta give you a shout out. Like, respects to you, bro. That is insane. I know I completed Lego Indiana Jones, but that game is honestly, it's pretty easy compared to the other ones. So, but yeah, great game all in all. Just pretty difficult. All right, okay. This game is one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely in the top 3, maybe. Top 5. I'll give top 5. But it is The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Alright. If you've been following this channel, the amount of Zelda references I have made is actually insane. The Legend of Zelda. Oh, wait. Let me open it up. I have to show you the disc as well. Look at this. This is actually like beautiful. Like, look, that is beautiful. It is so simple, but just okay. Maybe I'm just being a bit biased, but yo, this game. Definitely one of the darker Zelda games, but I'm honestly a big fan of just darker Zelda games. Especially Majora's Mask. That was another great game as well. This game was great too because you could transform into like a werewolf and stuff. And then you had like Midna, who's like one of the characters who helped you when you were when you first transform into a werewolf. You meet her, and she just helps you throughout the entire game. And yeah, bro, this game was so cool for that. It was like one of the first games where, well, there was Majora's Mask where you could like transform into different like things, but this one you could like transform into a werewolf and all that stuff. And even the graphics for it, it had like a really, I know it was like 480p or something because it was for the Wii and the GameCube, but like it was still like great, despite it being like pixel wise not the greatest, but like, and like all the specs and all that, it still looked pretty clean. It had like a really dark and gloomy look to it, and I just messed with it. So this game, I will say, my second favorite game, Zelda game of all time. First gotta be Majora's Mask. That game is just, I love that game. Alright, now here is a Nintendo Wii classic, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This game was, it's a top 10 Zelda, not Zelda game, it's a top 10 Wii game. No debate. I said it, no debate. It's a top 10 Wii game. You can't even argue with that. This game, even the story mode, I don't think I fully completed the story mode. I honestly just played with my friends. Was like battling and stuff. But my mains, from what I remember, I used Link a lot, obviously. Who else did I use? I used Samus. I used a bit of Lucario. Who else did I use? I used Ganondorf from time to time, but sister's DS. I had way more fun playing that, but honestly, I don't have too much to say about this game. Alright, Epic Mickey. Alright. Really cool and unique game, I'm not even gonna lie. Basically, you play as Mickey Mouse, and he has like a little paintbrush here, and then you would use that and go around the world, solve different puzzles using the paintbrush, you know, paint around the world, do a whole bunch. And the side quest for that game, really fun. What I love about like single player games is when they have like a really nice side quest. Side quests are like mandatory. That's what makes, to me at least, a good single player game. You know, the whole objective of the game, and you know, playing from start to finish, you know, with the main goal at the end. That's always fun as well. But you gotta have like good filler content on the side to like just to make it more, you know, fun. And this game definitely had that. I never played the second game. I really wanted to because my older sister and I would play this game a whole ton, and we like take turns because it is a single player game. So like halfway through, I played this portion of the game, and then she would go to the other side and play her side of it, and it was good. It was good. But yeah, that was another good game. Alright. This is one of my favorite games as well, and it's another Zelda game, of course. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This one, I liked it as well. It isn't as darkish and gloomy as the other games, and I don't know, but for some reason it was a bit like brighter and stuff, and I forget when this game came out. It was like 2011. Damn. Okay. But I remember at the time it was like revolutionary when it first came out. I got it maybe 2 months after it released, and I remember it was like super hyped up because it like put an emphasis on the Wii motion controls and all that stuff, and that was like the nunchuck. Twilight Princess like had that obviously, and that game came before, but that game was originally for the GameCube. So they put a bigger emphasis on this game with like the motion controls and all that stuff. They really wanted you to actually like feel like you're Link and like use the nunchuck as like a sword and stuff. Call it cheesy, but when I was like 11 or 12 and I first started playing this game was amazing. But yeah. Also, I like how it has a good selection of different bosses and just the different worlds and how you can fly to like certain places. I like that a lot. Definitely a good game. Alright. What else do I have? Okay. Rayman. This game was incredibly hard. Oh, this is like Rayman, Raving Rabbits. This game was actually hard. I have completed it, but oh my gosh, some of the missions, bro. To like fully completed some of the missions, I remember one of the last missions, it took me like a couple hours to complete. I was getting so mad at it. I was like yelling at my screen and stuff. It was so funny, but it was always this one mission. I forget what you had to exactly do, but it was like a timed mission, and like you couldn't mess up. And of course I always messed up, so that was that. What else is there? Alright. Deca Sports. Basically just a different version of the classic Nintendo Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resorts. Just a couple like newer games in here. I showed you. But honestly, I had a ton of good memories playing them. You know, the way I see it is that no matter how many games you had, if you had like 3 or like 30 or like 50 or 100, it does not matter. The way I see it is that the memories you made with those games. So there's a lot of people out there who probably have a larger collection, but if you had no fun playing half of those games, like what was the point? You know, all of these games I had pretty much a good time, except the like 2 or 3 of them I showed you that I wasn't the biggest fan of, or that I rarely played. But you know what? At the time, those games and the hours I spent playing them meant so much to me. So that's all that really matters to me, at least. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video off now. If you made it to this point, I just want to thank you so much for staying and watching. Also, I went around and messed with the lighting a bit. I usually have like a ring light shining in front of me, but this time I didn't. I have like a side lamp and then a night lamp here, and then the lights are obviously off, but there's the sun shining through like the door, because there's no door coming like blocking the end over there. So just let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Honestly, I kind of like it. It does seem a little lower quality, but I always liked lower quality visual, like when it comes to ASMR. I always liked it when things were like low quality on a visual level. It just looks more like, not to discredit those who have like amazing setups with like the top tech cameras and all that stuff, but it just looks more authentic and just like personal, you know. So I'm trying to go for that look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you didn't or not. So just let me know how good it looks. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you watching, yes you, have a great rest of your day, evening, or night. But before you leave, I just want to let you know, I truly mean that. I truly hope you watching do have a great rest of your day, evening, or night. Alright, I'm gonna end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.